got Debug Dance. Fire Inside. Love this moment. Glacier. Alright, you don't have to yell.
Who? Me? I will yell.
Typed in all caps.
Oh.
Lower your voice. Alright, there's our set. This is going to be an interesting set. 2 of these charts are Alex's.
Alex ITG.
I think it's ITGAlex, but either one's fine.
Oops. No, you're right. You're right. It is ITGAlex.
Alright,
I'm trying to reverse his name.
we're starting off with Debug Dance now, a very beefy 12 by Alex. This chart throws a lot of tech at you. In typical ITGAlex chart fashion, we've got jacks and foot switches, crossovers, tail jumps, you name it. Looking like Rynker holding on to that blue combo in the earlier portion of the chart here.
Both players executing very closely.
You can tell by that score flickering, it is close, and Alex trading excellence in a relatively easy section there.
Interesting that Rynker has score turned off.
Yeah,
Because he usually do that. I don't remember him doing that in past tournaments. Looks like it.
it was off during the warm-up.
Oh,
I don't know if he just didn't check it from the previous player,
okay.
or he just doesn't care. All right, looks like Alex still has a narrow margin of victory here. Both players with a solid gold combo, though. We've got some tricky stuff coming up in the latter half. More crossovers. There we are. Side switches, not tripping up either player too much there. Still trading excellence here. Cannot call this.
Well, yeah, we can't. Oh, it's flickering.
Oh my goodness. There's
We
a
don't
chance.
know. We don't know if that's a tie or an Alex victory.
That is a
A
tie.
tie! That reveal.
I feel
Slow
like-
roll.
Wow.
More exciting.
They got same fantastic, same excellent.
That is phenomenal. And
Wow.
that's going to give you a taste of what we have in store for the rest of this 5-song set.
Yep.
We're talking first seed versus second seed here, folks. We're going to have some ties like that. Moving
That's
into
a good start. I wonder if he's going to turn off hide score now. I'm going to keep that in mind.
moving
gonna
now,
get on close.
Moving now into Fire Inside. Far more straightforward and easy than that previous song, despite only being a 1 difficulty block difference.
Here they go.
Start off with a little 24th burst into a tail jump in the beginning here. Not a problem for either player. After this tame intro, we're going to start to see some brackets, crossovers, and some teal swing even. And foot switches. Can't forget the foot switches.
Both of them hanging on to that blue combo without any problems.
Here come the brackets, crossovers, and foot switches, all layered together with teal swing. Not a problem for either Alex or Rynker here. Alex snagging a random excellent there.
Saw a couple. So it trails by 2.
Doesn't mean too much this early on though. We
No,
saw
it
that
doesn't.
we saw how that last song went. Coming up to another break section here before we move on to the final section of the song. Gives the players a chance to catch their breath.
Pressure's on for both of them.
I believe we're still 0-2 here on excellent count, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, unless I missed off. I believe it was 2. We'll see.
Alex has turned it up on the second half of the song here, not picking up any excellence past those first 2.
Rynker hasn't either, though. It's hard to make up ground when your opponent won't make any mistakes.
Final stretch of the song here. It's all but over, but will Rynker make any last-minute mistakes?
All it takes is 2 steps.
And there it is, folks.
Oh. 0-2. Another quad from Rynker.
His second of the tournament, unless I missed some others earlier in the upper bracket. Well then, so with the tie on the first song, that means he is only up 1 song in the set, though.
That's true. So we still have many more songs.
So
4, so 2 more, right? Yeah.
Correct.
I can count.
And depending on how these go, we'll see if we need to do a 6th song as a tiebreaker. This is a very tricky song. All swing rhythms. This is Alex's chart, though, so you got to think he feels pretty comfortable with that.
And 6 to 8, that's why I'm working.
It's at least a little comfort going into this 1 song down.
And it's 12 swing. Alex had some early excellence, but Rynker just had one as well. I think Rynker's ahead by 1.
I believe you're correct. 1-2 if I'm not mistaken. This song is so tricky with the swing rhythms that it's going to be easy to snag stray excellence here. I could see this one going either way.
So Alex should be behind by 4 or 5 right now.
Another one right there by Rynker.
3.
Unless we see some major mistakes by either player, this one is really going to probably come down to the wire on account of how technical it is.
It's very hard to time 12 swing.
Neither player having trouble with the crossovers or the tail jump there, though. Or that.
Those tail jumps are not easy.
With the 24th note leading into him, that is pretty quick, in spite of the fact that the song is only 114 BPM. Totally different story if it had been a 16th note at this BPM.
Right.
Haven't seen an excellent in a long time from either player. Rynker's still with a very slim margin here, but we've got another 30% to go.
I believe it's he's ahead by either 3 or 4, so all it takes is 3 or 4 steps.
And there's one that he gives up. Gives Alex some more hope. Pretty clean run from both players. Only stray excellence every once in a blue moon.
Alex got another one.
One from Alex there. Home stretch
We're at
here.
the end here.
Looks like Rynker will hold on to that one for a second song win. But it's not over yet on account of our tie on the first song. Now keep in mind, Alex is still lossless. This is the winner's bracket. So if he does manage to lose this next song and get sent to losers,
We might see a rematch.
good chance we could have a rematch in the grand finals if he can fight his way out of the losers bracket. So we are moving on to Glacier. Very straightforward song, arguably the easiest one in this card draw, so we'll see if both players can hold on and not pick up any stray excellence in this one. Not much tech to speak of in this chart aside from those forced double steps in the middle section with the 8th notes. This is one of those songs that both players are certainly capable of quadding on command. But it's going to come down to who can keep focus, tune out all the distractions, just do what they came here to do. We're a third of the way through here, both players holding blue. Coming up to the aforementioned section with the forced double steps. There are some actual crossovers layered in here too, so you got to be very careful not to mix up the two sections. Right there, you have some actual crossovers, which most players would probably double step at this BPM, since they're only eighth notes. And we are going to have a few more of those forced double steps show up here. That was an odd grade on Alex's side. We're
hard to say whether that was form or not. It depends on how Alex hit that jump on the pad. We don't have a feed of the feet, so we can't really see.
The timing distro is usually pretty telling too as to how early it is.
Right. Especially how it was just the jump. There's no crossover or anything. If it's way out there, it could be something.
Yeah, I've seen a few early great misfires on that pad today, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one wasn't actually Alex. Aside from that grade, both players, no excellence here. We come up to the final section of the song here. Very quiet, very hard to time, especially in this loud arcade. And you're gonna, you're gonna maybe expect Alex to want to question that.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's interesting. It was a late grade. It looks like that might have been Alex's fault. Interesting. Seems that Alex may be conceding that match. That grade appears to have been his fault. Imagine that. We were just one misstep away from a dual quad.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's on command for them. They could do that. They could pull that off.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was just a very slight nerves mistake there.
Possibly. Just didn't see the jump until it was too late.
There are a few things scarier than being dual blue with Rynker in a finals match. That much I can say.